I'm going to be phoned shortly by a boy, Schoolboy, Dylan, who's going to interview me for his school magazine. It's a project. He should be phoning in 3 minutes. I often get inquiries from the media, the BBC, various TV companies asking to do interviews, and then they never get back to me. Usually I piss them off, but we'll see. I think Dylan will be something different. 2 minutes. The camera is pointed at a standard climbing compass, and also a compass I have for Hello!
Hello!
Hello, hello. Is that yes, indeed. Is that Dylan?
Yes, it's me. How's it going?
Great. Just if I may, a couple of things. If you speak quite loudly, because I'm a bit deaf, and also if the phone drops here, because I get terrible reception in Muiraford, call me back.
Okay.
And another couple of things is I have a chest infection and I've been very ill recently. Still am. But and also if you would be able to email me a transcript of the yes, at the end, you know, when you've tidied it up or whatever.
Yeah, email after I've edited it.
That's great.
No problem.
Just speak louder and on you go.
Okay. Is that an okay? So I was thinking having more of a discussion, so I'm just going to ask you questions and you can tell me your view.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Okay, right, so I'm just going to start from the beginning. I'll introduce you and then I'll ask you the first question. That's right?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Right. Hello, I'm here with Dave from Flathead Island. Hi Dave. Pleasure. Straight away. I've got to ask, so why do you believe that the earth is flat?
Right, I'm just an ordinary bod that about a year ago started studying the earth. Now, 1966, before you were born, I sailed round the world, if you like, many times. I was a merchant seaman for 12 years and just thought, like everybody else, the earth was a ball. But, so I thought I'd look at this flat earth. And after not too long, I realised the earth is not a ball. It's perhaps not a flat, but that's as good a term as any for it not being a ball.
Yeah. And the other thing, so you know from when you're at sea, you can see ships disappearing over the horizon. How would you explain that if the earth is flat?
Well, the ships don't disappear over the horizon. They just disappear due to perspective and distance.
Okay. Yeah. Because I remember when I was in Malta last year, and I was watching, when the sun was setting, I was watching the ferries that were leaving the port, and they were travelling around, like they were leaving to other countries. And I was wondered why they disappeared. And the sun, that's the other thing. Like we see the sun disappearing, that's a big object that, you know, or people that believe that the earth is round, you know, that it orbits, that we're spinning, so it comes outside because it's shining the other part of the world. So how would you explain that?
Well, the sun shines, it's shining on us at the moment, but it's not shining on Australia at the moment. It's dark in Australia. The world is quite big, and the sun is a spotlight shining down.
I see the Earth as being around ball. So, if the Earth is flat, I've got a couple of questions on this. How does the water not fall off the edge, or like what shape do you?
Well, is there an edge? There's no edge to space. Space? Sorry? Sorry?
There's a bit of a delay. Okay. Just continue from where you are.
Yeah, I mean, we're told, you're told that there's no edge to space. So why should there be an edge to the Earth?
Oh, so you believe that it's infinite?
I don't know. It may be, it may not be.
Yes. So more maybe on the commercial side of the Earth being round. So like, if we're talking about like flying and all that, when you're up in the air in a plane, and you can see, well, just from my experience when I was flying over to Italy a couple of years ago, I could see that the Earth was a curve, or I could see a rough curve of the Earth. If that makes sense.
No, you didn't. You saw a line all round you, a flat line.
It looked like it was curved. We were flying at, what would it be, 30,000 feet in the air? And I could clearly see, it wasn't as clear, but it was a rough.
And you were looking at a plane window, which was curved. And
Okay.
and if you were using a camera to photograph it, it would, unless you were using a 50mm lens. I'm a photographer licensed at the Royal Photographic Society. So, I mean, they first started looking into the moon in 1999 when I first got my computer.
Yeah.
And using the photographic methods, I saw that we never landed on the moon. And from there, it's taken off.
Yeah. Okay, so like NASA and all the space agencies across the world, there's so many of them. Why are they lying to us then? What are they getting out of lying to us? Why are they trying to brainwash us?
Well, NASA gets $50 million or whatever it is a day. I'm not saying they're doing it for the money, but I've been watching a lot of NASA stuff recently and SpaceX stuff, and I've been, there. It's very convincing, their videos. But then I look at the videos that are debunking NASA and SpaceX and the ISS.
Yeah, all of them. So do you not believe the Cold War? Not the Cold War. The Russia and American space race. Russia and America.
There was no Cold War. They're just these the people at the top of Russia and America. I mean, there's people sitting above them. Some people call them the Illuminati, whatever. They can easily say, oh, we're at war with Russia, and there was nobody killed in the Cold War. It's the best war ever. But there was no war. There was just a... Sorry?
Why are the governments insisting that the Earth is round? I don't understand why they would like this. That's my biggest problem with it.
Well, it's control. People think that flat Earth is a new thing, the last couple of years. Now, in 1849, Samuel Rowbotham, take note of that name, Samuel Rowbotham wrote Zetetic Astronomy in 1849. Now he did all the proofs that what's his name in Siam did, so there was books and there was people expounding flat Earth way back in the 1800s. It's not new.
Yeah. What about the religion side? Because in the Old Testament, the Bible does mention that the Earth is flat. So
Indeed. Indeed.
Are you religious? You don't mind me asking?
I believe in God. I believe that I am God, you are God, we are God. All is God. As you know, it's at the top of every page on my website. Now, you're taught religion at school, and you're taught about creationism, but also you're taught evolution in the science department. So how can you be taught two contrary things? Do you believe in evolution, or do you believe in creationism?
Personally, I believe in evolution, but we're taught not as in this is what it is. We're taught that some people believe this, and with evolution in biology, we're taught that there's a theory of
It's a theory. Evolution is a theory.
Yeah, so we're taught, and we're taught both of them, and it's sort of, I suppose you can make your own choice whether you believe that it's with creationism or evolution, and you can believe either or. And if I'm talking, so the seasonal and the weather and all that sort of, as we know and how it makes sense with the Earth being round, how does that make sense with a flat Earth?
The weather?
Yeah, so the sun, for example, well, night and day, the sun is orbiting the planet, right? And the sun is in the center of the solar system, and we are, as a planet, are orbiting the solar system, and the moon is orbiting us.
Do you know what speed we allegedly orbit the sun?
No, it's very fast. It's rapid.
It's 67,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Now, you know that the Earth, according to science, spins at 1,020 or 1,040 miles per hour at the equator.
Yeah.
Muraford here, the Earth spins at 558.
What we're taught is that because the Earth is spinning, but because we're orbiting the sun at a much faster pace, that acceleration of it spinning is overcome by the orbit of the sun, if that makes sense, by us orbiting the sun. So we don't feel it. So it's like when you're on a train travelling at, you don't feel you're travelling unless you look out the window. It's hard to tell when you're at constant speed.
Well, I told you Muraford spins, and I looked up, there's a calculator, online calculator, the spin of the Earth. King Goosey spins at 565 miles per hour, which is 20 miles more than Muraford. But
So I was watching a video last week, and it was a Discovery Channel put on a video, and they did a test where they shot a laser across a loch, or well, it was a lake in America.
Yeah.
And then they had a boat with a mast on it, and they kept the laser level. And gradually, the further across the lake they went, the laser was shining. They made a mark every, I think it was 200 meters or something.
Yeah.
Real change with the further they went, the higher up the mast was going, suggesting that the Earth is flat. Suggesting the Earth is round. So how would you debunk that? What they're doing, because they showed that there was a level on the laser showing that it was flat.
Well, you'll find that a lot of flat earthers have the Nikon P900 camera, which I bought one at Christmas to particularly go down, and I went down to the ICT football ground in Inverness and took a photo of Channery Point. Now that is 7 miles away, and the curvature of the Earth, the curvature of the Earth, according to the science, that should have been 35 foot, I think it was, of curvature between ICT and Channery Point. Now Channery Point's only about 35 foot high.
Yeah.
and it wasn't. It was totally flat. You know, Loch Ness is 22 and a half. Eh?
Yeah, it's a long loch.
It's 22 and a half miles. The curvature of the Earth, and I got not an accountant, an architect to check this.
Yeah.
The curvature on Loch Ness, which I've sailed many, many times in yachts, was 337 foot.
Yeah.
There's no way. Loch Ness is flat. The Suez Canal, which I've sailed through many times, 100 miles long, is flat. It goes from the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. It's flat. There's no...
And I was just going to say, so we know that gravity works on a ball, and it works in a sphere because it's drawn to a center point in the center of the Earth. But I don't understand, with the Earth is flat, what is gravity?
Well, I would say there's no such thing as gravity.
Okay. So what do you believe that it is?
It's density and buoyancy. If I drop something, it'll fall down.
Yeah.
If I let something, a balloon, go, it'll float. Buoyancy.
Okay.
Gravity has not been proved. It's a theory of gravity.
Yeah. And so we can see that the planets around us, if you use a telescope, you can see that like the other planets in our solar system are balls. And we can see the sun when it looks up, it's a round ball. The moon is a ball. So why is the Earth flat? Why is that different?
Well, I don't know. When I look up at the moon, is it flat? When I look up at the sun, is it flat? I don't know.
No, I see it as a round ball. And you can see,
Well,
depending on where the sun is, and it's shining on the moon, you can see the shadows. That's what we get, different stages of the eclipse. Sorry, of the light of the moon. And the other thing is an eclipse. I don't understand how an eclipse would work. Because I'm believing you believe the stereotypical view that the flat earthers have, that is that the sun is above us and it goes around in a circle around the flat earth above us.
yes,
Much orbiting, it's just going around the thing, and the moon as well.
yes.
So if we get an eclipse of the moon and the sun.
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, it was just a question. Right, so that's been going for 15 minutes now. That's plenty. That's good enough. I can edit that down and cut out the width and cut bits of it and make it good. I'll just need to record now a little outro. Use that for right. Say thank you, so and then that should be good. That's alright.
Okay then, Dylan.
Okay, right. Okay, thank you, Dave.
Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
Best wishes. Bye. Well, that wasn't too painful.